Okay, seriously, if it's been 900 adventures, they should be way older by now. Hey everyone, Mark Gamer Dude here with a review of Sonic IDW 900th Adventure. We begin at Tails' place, and oh wow, Sonic has a guitar! They speak about their past adventures because Tails is wondering how many times Sonic has saved the world. It adds up to exactly 899 after the Metal Virus Saga. And doesn't in a good time, the Warp Topaz, yes, it wasn't destroyed, shows up. Tails scans it and sees that it's still supercharged from the emeralds and is very unstable. They have to get rid of it, but they don't know where Starline located it. So Sonic says for Tails to locate it so he can go there. Tails warns Sonic of how dangerous his mission is, but Sonic reassures him they gotta charge his bats. Sonic grabs the Topaz and is immediately warped elsewhere. With an art style change, I really like it by the way, he arrives in a new area and suddenly gets attacked by an old friend, the Orca! Thankfully, Amy comes in just in time to save him. Tails called her for help. They lead the Orca to a good height where Amy smashes Topaz, which leads them all to a new area. After Sonic speeds off, Amy is stuck wondering how she's gonna get home. Sonic then runs into Knuckles, who was also called by Tails. Speaking of Tails, by the way, he calls Sonic to tell him to get rid of the Topaz, but before he can pass it off to Knuckles, he gets warped away. Smack dab, right behind Metal Sonic. Looks like it's all better after Urban Warfare. Sonic is trying to plead with Metal not to use the Topaz, but of course, he doesn't listen. Sonic pretends to act all down and out before stepping back into action. Metal is about to warp, but Sonic jumps in right on time, and they get right back to where Knuckles was. Sonic taunts Metal before he flies off, and Sonic basically messes with Knuckles about coming here and doing nothing. Not funny, Sonic. Back with Eggman after being absent since some Urban Warfare, he and the giant new robot is in an abandoned city. And then the Topaz lands in Cubot's hands. Eggman has decided to use it, but Sonic comes in and messes up his plans. After a quick battle and a big oof, Sonic arrives in a colored Grand Canyon, I believe, and meets up with Blazing Cream. Finally, we see those two hang out. Apparently, they were also called by Tails. Man, Tails is on a roll calling people. They then get back to warring off the energy from the Warp Topaz by hopping from places back to back. Am I wrong here, or are these places reminiscent of some places in Sonic Rush? They land in a lava-filled area, before managing to warp back to the area they were in. Later, Sonic is arriving in an abandoned cave, where Eggman used to be. Suddenly, Sonic is greeted by some lovely friends, the Battlebond Roads! They want a Topaz to sell it, despite it being very unstable. He manages to run off, only to run into Rouge and Shadow, who were called here by Tails, with the enticement of getting paid. You know, for Rouge. The Roads show up and Shadow offers to take the Topaz, but Sonic being Sonic goes with option 3 and gets the heck out of there. But before we get back to Sonic, Jet wants to get rid of Shadow just so they can take the gold easily. But Shadow hears this, and you can predict what's gonna happen next.
We're blasting up again!
Sonic then gets into a cabin where Tails finds out that this is where the Topaz was found. Sonic tries placing it somewhere in the cave, but after putting it in one place, it freaks out, causing the cave to collapse. Goodbye, Warp Topaz. After that, Sonic makes his way home and tells Tails to send his thanks to everyone, as the 900th Adventure victory belongs to everyone. And that's how the issue ends. So, this was a long ride, eh? After reading issue 64, I needed a little pick-me-up. I don't know when this issue takes place though, but I guess it's before issue 65, since Blaze wasn't with Sonic, Sonic wasn't traveling with Blaze, and Amy wasn't on Angel Island anymore. In any case where it takes place, this was a great one-shot issue, as it basically had almost everyone together, all taking part in something no matter how small it may be. Seeing all the cast of characters together was nice, especially for those who don't really interact, like the Rose and Team Dark. I also enjoyed this moment with Cream wanting to help out, as it kind of feels like the writers know fans want to see Cream in more adventures, because lately, it seems like they've been cutting her out of adventures since she's a kid. I mean, look at Team Sonic Racing. With this issue, I do wonder how time even works in this world, cause if it's 900 adventures, Eggman or some of the villains must be doing something practically every day to reach 900. And shouldn't, time go past and everyone should get older and stuff? I shouldn't look too much into it or I'll give myself a headache. Anyway, this issue was good. I needed that after this. But we still have Amy's anniversary special comic coming, and issue 65, so I can't wait to read them. What did you like about this one-shot issue? And what is your favorite adventure that Sonic has been on so far? Take care.